I am in tune. I am in tune. Oh. Oh. I am in tune. I am in tune. I am in tune. I am in tune. Because homosexuals next door, funny men next door, and Orville like to peep at each other. And that building over there, 1131, that is a sore that only God can explain. Much wrong happened. Much wrong. I know, I cannot find the words to explain the atrocities that I walk. In a civilized world power, these things should be walking in Mexico, which they do. Which they do. You know, how many people at North Long Beach have I given the Vermont Slauson Economical Development Corporation? How many people? How many people did I give? Maxine Waters. She's the only congresswoman that I know that does job fairs for the poor, for the needy. Nobody else does. Though Eusebio Becerra is my favorite. I don't like some of the things he does, fracking and what have you. But that is a man of God. He is a man of God. Unlike Eric Garcetti, who wants us to integrate. Integrate, you say, cabrón. Y eres judío. Mr. Garcetti. On your watch, women get beat on the freeway by armed Gestapo. Mr. Garcetti, on your watch. Children are fucked on my copper pop. On your watch, children are peddling their ass at across from Zims where that Marty man is 11th, I think. Little black girls were climbing on Orville's lap. Social Security office. Stress. I am old. I'm a relic. Stress compounds, ignites side effects that I should not be walking. Yesterday, an Orville was there. I love it. Orville was there. I take pictures of everything. It's my new obsession, my new addiction. It's odd how my addictions are different than yours. Yesterday, because Gladys Kaiser of North Long Beach Parks or whatever, that woman is still there. That Nicole is still there. Everyone. Do you know that black mothers still drop their children off there? There is something very wrong here. But you're going to let it go. Because the Mexican parents and the black parents want it. The only issue is the children. Is the children. That you do not love my black children. My Negro children. That you do not love my Mexican children. My children from El Salvador, Nicaragua, and all of them. It's your problem. Don't get me wrong. Every child must be returned. Every nation in 4 directions, longitude and latitude, have orphanages. We are sorry. We are sorry. I am fighting for the black children that black women do not care for. I'm fighting for the Mexican children the Mexican women do not care for. The children always come to me before lunch or after lunch because, you know, it's unseemly. I know Orville. I know Orville. His brother Dale, when I met him the first time, had 2 underage in his apartment that his mother rented for him. Things were so bad in his mother's house. I mean, it was awful. We were in the country. It was beautiful. But there's so much evil around. There's so much darkness. I went to go stay at Dell's for just the night. Oh my God. White people, you ain't got no room to talk about what goes on in North Long Beach. I do, because I'm not you. Anyway, these Mexican mothers, they haven't called. I can't believe it. There's this one, she's 67. She's a businesswoman. She's selling school supplies. Get her a website, get her started. But no, she's more interested in college. Her daughter is most young for a 67-year-old woman. Like the one on A1 Repair on Westmoreland and Venice. That Mexican hoe found out that we were there. They called them from that A1 Repair. The little children were still sleepy, the 2 little boys, in front of that school on Venice. You should have seen that bitch. She even sent people try to get Orville's number. I want to explain something to you. Soul of Lucifer, tickle of wrong. Whatever touches Orville touches me. Whatever. Do you understand? For 18 years I was without the sword and I had 2 beautiful relationships, 9 years each. My next relationship will be a long-term relationship. And I will restore myself. We'll say chingona. And guess what? I'm still not going to be the sluts y'all are. Anyway, that with the children. And I saw Orville looking at one of the little girls. I said, Orville, because that little girl will one day be 13, 14, fuckable age. Like Cindy the whore. She had a bastard before she even knew how to pray. She walked a wrong before she even knew what loyalty to a child meant. But the thing is, that's your problem. Today, Com Corporation, I sue you. I litigate you. You condone your workers to harm an old woman. I see you in a small claims court. Because the justice system is owned by people who run Monsanto, run Halliburton. I am wrapped in my flag. I have so much respect for it. And it took this, what happened yesterday, for me to wear it. Can you imagine Mayor Eric Garcetti, judío como yo? Cabrón, te quiero decir una cosa. What happened to the integration of Wendy's painting his Huntington Beach? Those motherfuckers, I don't know, maybe they're, home family builders is very perverted. Where else could a contractor be watching pornography as his workers are stealing him blind, or really stealing it from America? James Cameron White now is a self-made man, a rich man, a man that never finished high school. He is not Rick Whitecomb. And my brother-in-law, ex-brother-in-law, former whoreman brother-in-law, is a whoreman. He has gifted my sister bastard little girls and what have you. But you know what? He's a businessman. When my nephew, James, was fucking up, because, rich kids do this. And he's not rich, because the whoreman has got his whore to deal with. He won't even cook supper for the other one, for Matthew. Surprise. Eric Garcetti, this is your lie. I'm going to send you an email. And also, Eric Garcetti, this church, the International Refugee Mission, poisonous with carbon monoxide, with your approval, and with the Shoeshine Boys' approval. Tell me about integration. It was an immigrant city inspector that did that to me. Orville, last night as I come in and out of consciousness, throwing up constantly, it is the stress. Right away, it's the heat, you're dehydrated. God dang it, ever since Rick Whitecomb and multi-house home builders, family home builders that Com Corp got greedy about their water, I take my own water. He always got an excuse for something. He never wants to admit what the wrong is. I will wear my flag. Why? Porque la lama is not respectful for the dignity owed a fabric that holds the history of America. How they stole from Native Americans. It's the white man. See, the white man taught the Mexican how to hate. It is the white man. Then they brought slaves. Even the President of the United States, Thomas Jefferson, had his own book in his bedroom as he tried to marry a white woman. On Cuba and Washington is the McDonald's. Finally, they're flying her ride. But it is the franchise owner. Because the McDonald's on Paramount and Artesia not only respects this rabbit, this thread of harm and good. Because we did good too. We walked the moon. We improved how to do the job. And then China stole it. China owns California. I will wear it to embrace and lay at my God's feet. Help the nation fuck the people. Because the people don't care about a thread or America. You're like those Mexicans from Wendy's, painted in Huntington Beach. All you want is more money. More money. More money. You're like that Com-M Corporation. That's a corporation. They're making big money and they steal from us. But you're going to let it go. There is nothing I can do. Yesterday I thought my biggest fear is to pass out in front of Mexicans or white people. Because history records, you will harm me. You will harm me. You will harm me, just like Orwell. You will harm me. But you see, Haya knows what I want. Because she designed it for me. Haya knew that by placing me with those Mexicans, though my mother is Czechoslovakian half, I would grow. I would grow in grace and spirit as I cursed in the Lord. Yesterday, a gentleman, a Mexican born in Mexico, my baby, poor baby, I played a horrible trick on him. I asked him to say a word, Felicitapo. It means I love you in Greek. It is my fantasy, my delusion, not his, you know. But my life, my pace is so intense. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days since 2004, November 7. I have been brutalized. I want you to think of what I have walked my entire life. Orville had a lover named Chocolate, a black drag queen. Orville will talk about me like he does with these Mexicans about me. Orville said something that Chocolate had said that it must have been intense to be me, because I'm not a drag queen. I was never a homosexual. I never penetrated. Never. By Mexicans. Asked me to live this long, to know many things and to do many things. Oh, I can't help Artesia, North Palm Beach. The Mexicans are too busy looking for cars. Orlo will park in front of across the street, right by the tennis court. Across the street is one Hispanic woman. She's friends to the acquaintances I know. She's very pretty. It's not her fault. It's like 1576 labor rating. It's not that lady's fault. The horrible is the lady is. It is her fault she dresses like she dresses. She will never find true love. For the what she's looking for is not in the way she dresses. Just think, a stranger, a man, a most handsome man, a man who I will fight politically against immigration. But for that brief time, because Wendy's painting from Hamilton Beach, those Mexicans knew that David Carradine of multi-family home builders and Com-In Corporation would protect him. How often do those Mexicans come out just to fuck with me? That supervisor, that Mexican supervisor, what the hell are you working for? He ain't doing shit. How many Mexicans is it going to take to paint a building? It's 53 seconds. I want to go ahead and upload this. It takes forever. I will wear this flag because it's mine. It is not yours. You never loved America. You're like that mayor, Eric Garcetti. You don't like America. You don't love Los Angeles. You don't love California. You don't love your children like the black and Mexican women of Artesia. You know how many times I'm still repeating? I told that one girl, her mother is selling school supply. That could be brought into a big business. Did she call you? No. You see, Nicole, let's see if I can find my book. I was so ill. You don't know what it's like to be attacked like that and have no one to defend you. Like, like Gladys Kaiser, K-I-S-E-R, manager of Community Recreation Services, Department of Parks, Recreation and Marine. 2760 Studebaker Road, North Long Beach, California. 90015 or 815-1697. Her number is 562-570-3150. Call the bitch. She's too protected. But then, of course, the children from a most tender age are beat by the lovers of the Mexican women. You don't wish to learn English. You don't wish to nurture and tag a towel that would give our children hope. This place should already be ready for a fashion show of all the members, men, boys, girls, everything. Even Mr. Eddie, put him in a tux, he can be me. Right now, they should already have started fundraising for the children. They already did the fundraising for the homeless. But the children don't have no. It's already 23 minutes. I want to upload this. I'm being blocked because you see, like cops who don't let us take pictures, like pieces like the food bank of Los Angeles who only hires Mexicans, or Pep Boys, Equity Building, 3250 Wilshire, 97201, Hancock Park. No. Garcetti, are you busy, baby? Put down the AM Starbucks. Eat your oatmeal. I am still very not well. Because the Mexicans and the funny people. Guess who told me that? And Ballot. I was praying, I was talking, and then it just popped up. Funny people. And Koreans. I am not well. I am thinking about calling, I don't know what doctor. They've all tried to murder me. Do you know now they have me on a consultation with another Cedars doctor? I must complete this way, though. Cedars, UCLA, Good Samaritan, LGBTQ, Goodman, Friedman, whatever the fuck they're calling themselves now. Hollywood Presbyterian, where men came into my room at midnight. As I clung to Orville's neck, please don't leave me, they're going to harm me. They didn't harm me because I didn't sleep. They came in to repair a bed at midnight. A patient was suffering a MRSA when they come in. The director of nursing took over the prayer room. I couldn't sit there. Hollywood Presbyterian met to protect themselves, not to protect the patient. A trans woman who works in the laboratory was furious how they were being treated. You cannot draw blood from my arms because I've had breast cancer. Yet Hollywood Presbyterian continued to do that, as do all hospitals. I was raising. My hero is a leader. My hero is a businessman. I told him so. I said, you want your business? Dijo, ¿quieres un negocio? Es gratis. ¿Lo quieres? Yo te doy para donde vayas. I gave him my phone number. I'm not Mexican. I will not, until I am divorced. And then baby, look out. At 62, I love who I am. And as Orville is ashamed of me, as all he fucks harms me. I gave him my number because I want him to go. Of all the wrong in our teaching, and all the wrong of ComM Corporation, a multi-family house, I gotta get that name right, and of Wendy's house name. It's so odd, because Soltis is Mexican. They have never disrespected me. They have never called me. They have never pointed it out. They stopped and told me because I took a lot of pictures of their work. They did an excellent job. I didn't like some of the other things, but that can be fixed. For the next project, they have potential for change. Wendy's painting of Huntington Beach is Gladys Kaiser. Anyway, I need to upload this. I wonder where Orville will park. My acquaintances, they have neighbors. They like to park, stand out there. It's a good day. People don't, well, they do expect it. What are we saying? What are we saying? My God. I've seen the homeless peddling a whore in front of Orville, and that one is putting up the gates. He's having problems with his wife. I wonder if he left the whore or his wife. Or the wife or the whore. He's a fool. He's a fool. In grace of God, honor and power. prepare for your judgment in the Lord. We of higher can do nothing. Nothing. Look, yesterday, the little girls were sent by their parents because their parents already said not to speak to me. Imagine, I give them groceries. What it is not an expensive grocery. But let me tell you, my 99-cent store comes highly recommended by me. Highly. But anyway, it's 30:28. I gotta go. As I said to Oracle, in grace of God, if it be the will of high, you will be forced never to speak or intrude on me again. Because like Victor, Douglas, another James, an Edgar, are you counting? An Andy, a Tommy, 7. I wouldn't count Andy Napier as one because he was my way of getting out of Texas. They were going to kill me, like organ health division. Let's be. And ComM Corporation. I got your www. I gotta pronounce the name. I need to know your board of directors. And family home builders, I will follow you like them whores follow your workers. I will be the addiction that you have to pornography. Because, sir, I see an MU. That's another Central Medal that's stole from me. That's okay, Orwell got some treats. God be with you. Blessed be. Have you ever walked in Rick Whitecomb? Yeah. I got your picture. I'm gonna put it up. Just think, ComM Corporation hires a builder that will steal from America. In his office was a row, okay, how many hundreds of dollars? And then he made fun of David about it because Davis is a recycle. We do. Just 2 days ago, the electricians, I'll put his picture up there, white on white crime. They knew Orwell's recycles. They all do. Because they throw metal on him. They try to start fights with him. I have to do another video. I can't let them go this long. Because YouTube is a corporation. Just like ComM is a corporation. Just like multi-family home builders is a corporation. Just like Labor Ready is a corporation. I saw the Hispanic that stole from ATM Sunday. Labor Ready's already, Stephen Cooper's already sent him on another job. Ask Orville. They would leave the 3rd floor and the Mexican would go from room to room to see what he could steal. ComM! Mexicans come in from Home Depot right across over there. Off the freeway, 91. Bring in their Home Depot box, pail, and start to take things apart. The hate crime is against us, the true Mexicans, the Chavez. And another thing, I noticed that boy, that dream, no, he should not be allowed to come back. He goes there, let him stay there. And then another TM religion, we help the children. What about American children, you sons of bitches? In Long Beach, there's children don't even know how to pray, but yet the mothers are out there looking for dick. In grace, I'm not